welcome to my channel, Andra Makes. I'm continuing in my vlog life series, and today I'm chatting with the fabulous Natita from So Natural Dane. I will put a link to her channel in the subscription box, so if you aren't already subscribed to her channel, head on over there and subscribe. You will love her channel. She's a wonderful sewing vlogger, and she's going to share her YouTube journey with us today. So here's my conversation with Natita. Hi, Natita. Thanks so much for joining me today to share your YouTube journey with us.
Thank you so much, Andrea, for inviting me today. I greatly appreciate it. I'm looking forward to speaking with you today.
I am very excited. I'm wearing purple for you.
Thank you. And it's a very lovely deep purple at that.
Thank you so much. I know you love your purple. Okay, let's get started about your YouTube journey. When did you start your channel and what prompted you to start your channel?
I actually started my channel probably around, I want to say it might have been 2009. And I actually just started out as a viewer. I had created an account just to view different YouTube channels. And actually, I, in the beginning, was only viewing beauty channels. So natural hair, makeup, that type thing. And then started watching sewing. And then after watching sewing for a little bit, I started making YouTube videos, but not sewing. I didn't get into the sewing, like deep sewing related content until about 4 years ago. Up until then, I was making natural hair and beauty videos, but I'm not a beauty guru by no means. So that didn't last.
Nothing wrong with that. As a platform, if you think it has YouTube changed since you started your channel? And then also, do you think you have changed since you started your channel?
Oh, absolutely. I have definitely, absolutely to both questions. Yes, YouTube has changed. Actually, the most recent change I noticed is that they have deactivated the dislike button on YouTube. I saw talk about that on different channels and stuff, and in forums, and then also just me personally. Of course, I most definitely have changed since starting YouTube. Of course, like I said, I started out with natural hair. Obviously, I have transitioned strictly to just sewing, and that's either garments, handbag, wallets, that type thing. So yeah, definitely have changed quite a bit over the years.
Since you have started your YouTube channel, at any point have you wanted to not YouTube anymore?
I wouldn't say not do YouTube, but if I'm just one of the things I did do, I think in the beginning when I was starting to put out content, and a lot of YouTubers do this a lot, and it's just to get your algorithm up, views, different things like that. I was putting out multiple videos a week, and I learned quite quickly that just does not work for me. And I do encourage people. I know what it is. I know what it is. You're trying to get your channel out there. You're trying to get the views. You're trying to get the algorithm, and you know, all of that. I understand. But at some point, you do have to build a cadence that's true to you and true to your lifestyle. So my cadence is not 3, 4, 5 videos a week. My cadence is 2 videos a week. Otherwise, if I tried to keep that up over these years, who knows if I would still be doing it, because then it'll feel more like work in a job. Although this is another stream of income for me, there's just a certain amount of cadence I choose to put into my channel for that additional stream of income.
Great insight. What do you think is the most rewarding thing about having a channel, and also the most challenging thing about having a YouTube channel?
Oh, great question. I would say the most rewarding is just being able to share what it is that I'm working on, what it is I'm creating, maybe new patterns and trying new things, and sharing that, even if I mess up, even if I do something not technically right, it doesn't matter. It's just all part of the journey, right? Learning and growing. The most challenging thing about having a YouTube channel is probably all the editing. As you know, it's one thing to record, especially if you do a sew along, which is one of the reasons I don't do sew alongs anymore. Not to say I never will, but the recording part, that's fine. That's easy. Pick up the camera, hit record. It's the editing that takes a lot of time, a lot of time.
Totally agree. Let's talk about your content a little bit. How do you balance choosing content as far as what maybe you personally want to produce and upload versus what you think might resonate better with your viewers?
Well, I think I might be a little different in that respect. Not to say that I don't take what my viewers or subscribers like to see into consideration. But one of the things for me is I like to stick to my wheelhouse, what brings me joy, and what I enjoy making. I couldn't even tell you because it's been so long since I've done it, probably early on in my YouTube journey. I might have tried to create content that I thought people would like. It totally drained me and I didn't enjoy it. But I put out content because I need to put a video out. I mean, no, I do not recommend that. And what I have found, as long as I stick to who I am and what I like to create and different things I like to work on, I don't care if it gets 1 view or 5,000 views or 10,000 views. And my videos have run the gamut that way. And for me, if I want to show it, I'm going to show it. And I have, while my channel may not have grown as fast as others or whatever over these years, which is fine. For me, I feel that me sticking to what I enjoy and what I like, I get subscribers all the time. My channel is growing, I won't say that, but it's just, I'm not looking to please, I guess, other people in my content, if that makes sense, while still understanding and hearing what it is that my subscribers are looking for. So hopefully that makes sense. There is a right balance to strike there.
That is a very healthy attitude. And I don't know if you saw my interview with Andrea from Subspire, but she said your vibe will attract your tribe.
Yes, I believe that. That is true. That is absolutely true. You cannot fake, that you can fake. A lot of people do, but it only goes so far and you will get burnt out. You will want to, step away from YouTube and because you're not finding your lane, what it is that brings you joy when creating content.
Let's talk about comments a little bit. I noticed in one of your videos a few months ago, you actually took time during your video to address some, I'm assuming, unkind comments that you were getting, of all things, about your journey to health and weight loss. So that's how you handle the unkind comments, but what that was about, and how do you handle unkind comments?
Oh yes, that was probably shortly after my last weight loss update video. And there were a couple comments actually. I don't even remember exactly what one of the comments said. I do know that one of the other comments was from a particular brand that I did not appreciate. And everybody has their own journey. Everybody has to figure out what it is that, if they are looking to lose weight, the reason why you're looking to lose weight, it could be for a plethora of reasons. That process that you're going on your weight loss journey, everybody doesn't have to do what I'm doing or what somebody else is doing, but as long as they're doing something, is always my mantra, right? And so comments in regards to weight loss, negative comments in regards to maybe a review or something I've done, I rarely get those comments, but those type of comments. But when I do, like you said, I will just address it in the next video or something like that and leave it at that, because it's like, well, those people probably hate the fact that they can't dislike a video anymore, but but it's just addressing it head on. And for me, I can say I am blessed in that I don't get a lot of negative comments on my channel. For the most part, I would say 95% of all my comments are pleasant, either constructive criticism, which I don't take as negative. So when we say negative, it's like somebody just behind the keyboard trying to be mean. There is constructive criticism, which some people might take as negative. That type of stuff, no. Oh, if you told me if I did this adjustment better, or you need to do this adjustment, I'll take in consideration. That's not the type of negativity I'm talking about, but it's those things that people are trying to, be mean and combative, that type thing.
That has been the norm throughout this series for me. Every blogger I've talked to has said that it is very rare for them to receive an unkind comment. And I think that just speaks to the sewing community in general. It's just so wonderful and supportive and helpful and kind. So I just think that is wonderful.
Yes, it is.
When you started your channel, did you have any long-term goals, or was it just a record of your sewing journey?
When I started my channel, I just wanted to have fun, and I still want to have fun. And like I said, I started doing beauty and makeup. And so I would do different tags with other ladies that had natural hair, which, for those who don't know what natural hair is, it is the hair that grows out of your scalp. And at least for Black women, it can come in different types. They do types and stuff for hair, but it just your natural hair. You don't have a relaxer or anything like that in your hair. And so that's the type of content that I created, along with makeup. So I used to do mostly natural hair hauls and maybe makeup hauls. And again, not a big makeup buyer or wearer, so that didn't last long. But all of that did transition into sewing. Once I got the sewing started, I do hauls, not a ton, but I do hauls frequently, which everybody loves a haul. We all like seeing people new fabric and different stuff they picked up. And I do like when I have time to show different techniques, which would be different from a sew along. Sew along obviously is a full garment or something, showing it from beginning to end. But I do like sharing those techniques, and of course sharing about everything that I make. I just like to have fun and show it all.
You have definitely found your groove. If we allow it, the comparison game can be discouraging. How do you handle the comparison game?
I think, again, along the journey, like I said, in the beginning, I admit there was me wanting to put up 4, 5, 6 videos because, oh, such and such is putting up all these videos. I must need to put up all these videos. Or, the couple times I tried to create content that I thought people would like based on what other people were doing, it just wasn't me. And I was not comfortable doing it. Yeah, you smile and turn on the camera, but as you know, we edit things down and out. And if in between some of those videos, I'm like, oh, doing that type thing, obviously I got to edit all of that out to make the video look alive and everything. So for me, across this journey, comparing, we all do it. There is, one of the things that I've done that I've recently talked about on my channel is that I've taken down my subscriber count off of my channel. There is no need for that. I know there was a time where earlier on in my journey where I personally, and we all do it, YouTubers need to admit it, we all do it. You do this comparison where, oh, such and such has this many views. How long have they been on YouTube? So I should be here, but if I'm not, at this number, what am I doing wrong? And then you start looking at that person's channel and you get away from who you are. Because again, going back to what we said earlier, when you are just being who you are, showing the content you love to put up, people will come. They may come at a, yes, they may come at a slower pace. Somebody over here, YouTube may have started a year ago and they have 10,000 already in a year. Somebody started a year ago and they may only have 500 or 1,000. You know, that might be extreme, but I'm just saying it's so easy. All YouTubers do it. No one can tell me that they do not, you know, do or have had times, not that they continue to do it, don't mistake what I'm saying, but at some point all YouTubers have compared themselves to another YouTuber, especially if you're creating the same kind of content, and thought, what do I need to do different? And some of that can be healthy in a way where maybe someone is showing how, you know, sharing how they do their YouTube videos and sharing some of the tips and tricks and, you know, making YouTube videos better, especially if you're doing the same kind of content. All of that, that's healthy, but it can be unhealthy when that's all you're focusing on is, wow, they have all these subscribers in a short amount of time and I don't. And then you start beating yourself up and then your content doesn't come across authentic because, you know, on the inside, you're competing, you're trying to drive, you know, traffic like this other person. We all have our own unique personalities, our own unique, you know, quirks and characteristics that different people are drawn to. And so somebody who might have 200,000 viewers on their channel versus what I have on my channel, those group of people just may not relate to me and why I don't have the same amount. That's fine. That is so fine.
I love the saying, comparison is the thief of joy.
And it is, and it will come across.
Okay, speaking of subscribers, reaching the 1,000 subscriber milestone is huge for a channel. What advice and or words of encouragement would you give smaller channels who haven't reached that yet?
Oh, again, I have to stick with what I've been saying all along. Just stay with what is true to you. For some, you will notice, again, this is going back again, circling back to that comparison game, that you will notice maybe someone else who started their channel before you or even after you may have more subscribers than you, have hit that 1,000 mark, and you're still trying to get there. Just continue to put out your content, continue to do whatever it is you feel you need to do to make your content better. So I started out on my phone, my cell phone. Now cell phones today are much better than they were, you know, a few years ago. So doing videos on your cell phone, you want to edit your videos. There are free or low cost editing apps that are out there. And I have Samsung, so in Google Play Store, but I forget what the iPhone place where you can find apps that you can edit. And yeah, just continue to stick with it. Build a cadence that you think is good for you, not what you think everybody else is expecting you to do, because we all have lives behind these screens. Children, maybe it's grandchildren, maybe it's taking care of parents, full-time job, or a combination of all of the above. So there is no need for something that you enjoy doing, YouTube content and building up and learning your techniques and all of that different stuff. Just continue to do you, and also don't overwhelm yourself with always trying to put out what I made. Here's what I made. I made every single video that goes up. Try to, if it's your thing, mix in some hauls, mix in some techniques that you've learned, mix in some, maybe you're highlighting other YouTube channels. You want to do something like that, you can. Maybe create a tag. Those are fun to do. Create sewing tags with another channel. And don't be afraid to reach out to larger channels. You may get a no, you may get a yes. You just never know. think of different things that you can do. Maybe if you go on a shopping, fabric shopping trip, take your camera along and record that, and that's a video. Just don't overwhelm yourself with, if I want to put out 2 videos a week, that's every video has to be about something I made. Here's what I made. Here's what I made. Well, if you're putting out videos 3, 4, 5 times a week, every week, that's a lot of making. That is a lot of making when you have a life still going on outside of your sewing space.
Wonderful words of encouragement and advice. What do you think is the biggest misconception about having a YouTube channel?
Oh, I think one of the big misconceptions, I can just only speak from experience, but I've talked about this with other YouTubers as well. The big misconception is, oh, this person has this many subscribers, they must be making all the money. They have 200,000 subscribers, they must be making $200,000 a month. I'm just, again, that's extreme, but that's not the case. What many YouTubers may or may not share on their channel is that if they have affiliate links, that helps them. Many of those affiliate links do pay commissions on a monthly basis to that YouTuber. That helps with the YouTuber, including myself, to put back into the channel different things that you want to bring, hauls, different stuff like that. Equipment maybe. Of course, there are the ads and everything. Another misconception with the ads is that people think that you always have control over the type of ads that pop up. No, we do not. We cannot say, show a sewing ad during this video. No. YouTube bases all of that on algorithms and different things of that nature, and stuff like that. So big misconception is that people think that, and for those who are watch other YouTube channels and outside of sewing, just to also get that understanding, because I watch many types of YouTubers that have millions of subscribers and stuff, and they have no qualms about talking about how they built up their channel. Of the biggest misconceptions, if they have 50,000 subscribers, they must be making $50,000. No, that's not how it works.
That's been the common answer with everyone I've interviewed also, that YouTubers make a lot of money. This is a huge misconception.
That's very true. Very true. Big misconception.
Okay, if anyone's watching who may be thinking about starting their own YouTube channel, what advice or words of encouragement would you give them?
I would say do it. My first YouTube video, I would say I went to a friend's house and I told her, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do YouTube video. I think it'll be fun, but I'm just kind of geeky like that. I was all excited and happy. And so I did my first YouTube video and had her record me so I can laugh at myself, or she would say, no, I'll start over, say this, don't say that, just to keep it light. Keep it light. I'm sure most of us all have those friends that will laugh at you if you say something silly, and you have no problem with that. And you can just take it. Maybe it's your husband, maybe it's, family member, whatever. But, and if you don't have that or don't want to do that, just record a video on your own in front of your camera and just watch it back. If you just, and put it up. If it's one of those things where you might have to learn a little bit about how to edit. So if you're looking, Kind Master, Kine Master is one of the apps that I use when I was editing on my phone. And one of the things I did was look at YouTube videos on how to use the app. So that's something else I encourage you to do. So if you want to know how to, YouTubers pop up pictures and different things and have transitions in their videos. If you want to know how to do that, you can, and you want to edit on your phone, the app that you choose, go out to YouTube and watch a video on how to use that app and how to edit, record a video, record a short video, maybe a 2-3 minute video, give you enough time to play with the editing app and do different things in the app. And then play with it, watch, rewatch the video, use the app, what you learned on YouTube, and just do that a few times until you get comfortable. And then maybe your first video is just simply a haul. If you're scared of anything to put up that you have made because you're scared of criticism or this, that, and other, do a haul. You cannot go wrong with a haul.
Great advice. They just need to go for it. And the more you do, the more you learn, the better you'll get. Just get out there and go for it. I totally agree.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, Natita. This has been so much fun. Thank you so much for sharing your YouTube journey with us. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Andrea. It was such a pleasure speaking with you today. I greatly appreciate you asking me to do the interview. And Happy New Year, everybody.
Absolutely. Thank you, Natita. Bye.
Bye.
I really enjoyed my conversation with Natita. I hope you did too. I'm sure you did. Full of wonderful insights and encouragement. I do have a playlist of all the other sewing vloggers I have interviewed in the Vlog Life series on my channel, so be sure and check that out if you haven't already. It's really fun to listen to while you're sewing. And as always, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel thus far. It really means a lot to me. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you would. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye!